Hello, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be me going to 4 or 5 weddings in a month. Today is the first in that 5. I've a wedding 3 Sundays in a row, and then 1 Sunday break, and then another one. Yeah, but now it's my roommate from college, yay! I'll take you along to the weddings, I'll show you things. Yeah, we'll see what happens. A lot of weddings that are outside of Jerusalem will do something called a Hasa'ah, which is like an organized bus for the guests. So I'm going to the Hasa'ah, and I'll probably take like a regular bus back just because the Hasa'ah back is leaving really late, and I don't want to be out that late. So yeah, I'll show you some weddings. All the weddings besides one is in Israel, so you can see that comparison, and yeah, come along. So before diving into this video, I figured it might be helpful to kind of explain the flow of most Jewish weddings. I'd say they follow the Ashkenazi custom, so that's going to be every video in this video. Every wedding in this video minus one. One is doing a blend of Ashkenazi and Sephardi customs because the bride is Ashkenazi and the groom is Sephardi. So by and large, most of how they work is there is the Kabbalat Panim, which is when the women greet the bride, because we're taught that a couple on their wedding day, it's like their own personal Yom Kippur, and they have an extra, I don't know if power is the right word, but ability to give blessings, so people will come and wish the bride well, and she'll give them blessings. That's the Kabbalat Panim. It's also known as the Shmorg. There'll be food, people schmooze, drink, all that stuff. While that's going on, usually there's a Chassan's Tish. Chassan is a groom, so he like hangs out with his friends. There's a plate that's broken. I don't really know what else happens there. Then there's the Badekin, which is an Ashkenazi thing, where the groom comes in the, I guess you can call it modern Orthodox world. This is like people like dance and sing, and it's really high energy. So the groom will come cover the bride's face with the veil. Then it's the chuppah, it's the wedding ceremony, that whole situation. I can include links and stuff, more information. It's just not worth explaining right now. Then after the ceremony, it's dinner and dancing. That's like on one foot, a Jewish wedding ceremony. Obviously there's more customs and individuality and things like that, but that's the general outline of what a Jewish wedding looks like. So let's get to it. We got to the venue and the bride's family was taking pictures. It was so cute, and I was at this wedding venue for a wedding in January, and it's just so pretty, especially in the summer. Everything was light, bright, and green. It was so nice. My friends and I went outside to take some pictures before anything was happening, and we saw them setting up the chuppah, and it's so pretty, and the view was stunning, so we got a lot of really nice pictures. We walked inside for the Kabbalat Panim. We got a little bit of a taste of the Chassan's Tish. As I mentioned earlier, then we went to the Kabbalat Panim, which is where we greeted the bride and were able to get blessings from her. Now onto the procession and the Badekin. One of the last things that is done at a wedding is we sing the song Im Eshkachech Yerushalayim, If I Forget You, O Jerusalem. It is supposed to be a remembrance for the destruction of the temple, that even though in our happiest moments we still mourn the loss of the destruction of the temple. So that happens. That's why we smash the glass under the chuppah as well. Dancing at religious weddings are next level, out of this world, because we have a mitzvah, a commandment, to make the bride and groom happy, and we do that through dancing. Okay, so they're about to do a part of the wedding that I love and I feel like is unique to the Jewish community, because there's a mitzvah, there's a commandment to make the bride and the groom happy. So it's called shtick, and people do like funky dances and make posters with inside jokes and bring shirts from like things you have in common and stuff like that. So it's really fun, and I'll try to take as many videos as possible, just like a hard balance of like wanting to be in it and also wanting to take videos, you know? So get ready for good shtick. so tired. There was like another Hasa'a, like a charter bus back to Jerusalem, and then I just got off the like regular city bus and walking home. Obviously with lots of magnets. This is a lot of magnets. This wedding was so fun. I think it was like, it was a close friend, good people, but just like good vibes, good dancing. They both work for gap year programs, so first, second dance, their students came, which was really fun. It was so fun, and they're so cute, and they were long distance for so long, and it was just a really good wedding. I'm also trying to remember things that I really liked from this wedding, because everything is different. One, his sister was an MC, so that was cute, and then his friend from the army, like his sister was the English MC and his friend from the army did it in Hebrew. So that I thought was super cute. Of course, there was prayers for the Israeli military and for the hostages. What else did I really like? The music was good. So I'm at wedding number 2. This one I'm a bridesmaid. This dress is from Chameleon in Israel. The color was like bluish. This color, there's like, I'll show pictures, but the bridesmaids have different colors and patterns and stuff like that. This one's in America. It looks very America. We got here, we took some pictures, like bridesmaids pictures with the bride. And now we're doing like our own pictures. And then the reception's gonna start soon. I'll keep you posted, but this is just the intro wedding number 2 of this video. Also for this wedding, it's Sunday and we all spent Shabbat together before. It's known as Shabbat Kala, Shabbat Kala. So it was like all the bridesmaids and like family and friends and obviously the bride, and it was really, really fun. And now we're here. I got these earrings, they're new. All the bridesmaids carpooled to the venue, and as soon as we got there, we took pictures with the bride and all together. Afterwards, we all went to the bridal suite to get personal blessings from the bride in a more private setting than later when she'll give blessings to all the other guests. Next was the schmorg, so the, I guess, cocktail hour, and I think everyone can agree that this is objectively the best food of the wedding. The bride gave out blessings, and then they did something a little bit different. Basically, the groom is Sephardi, and they don't do a bedekin, a veiling, but the bride wanted sort of the greeting process, so instead of him putting a veil on her, they just exchanged blessings, and it was very, very cute to see. I do not have any videos from the chuppah, but this is us after the chuppah, dancing them to the yichud room, which is where they're alone for the first time as a married couple. Next up is dinner and dancing, and boy did we go hard. Also, the shtick for this wedding was unreal and lasted forever, and people got so creative, I can't even tell you. So as you can probably tell by my face, this is sweat and this is red. I've been dancing a lot, like before the chuppah, at the chuppah, first dance. There's gonna be a lot more, and because I'm like closer and in the wedding party, I'm not taking as many videos. I do have friends taking videos that hopefully if they're good, they'll send them to me and I'll put them in, but yeah, this wedding video is not gonna be as detailed just because I'm in the wedding and want to enjoy myself. So this is my break. I've cooled down, not really, but I'm gonna go back in. It feels so good. We're jade rolling. Oh wow. We're like influencers. Oh, it feels so good. I want to stick it down my dress. Today is Sunday, so that means another wedding. Please excuse the construction sound, Israel. So today I'm going to a wedding. I know the girl, that's usually how this works. I know her from NCSY and then like Israel, and we work at the same place, yada yada. So I've never been to where their wedding is, so that's fun. There's a Hasa'a, that like charter bus on the way there. On the way back is leaving at 11:30, which is really, really late. So I'll probably go back on my own. I know I said that for 2 weddings ago, but this one actually, because I'm not as close with her. So I'll probably leave after first dance. We'll see. Also got my nails done today. That's exciting. And yeah, stay tuned about the wedding. The wedding was in Mitzpeh, Yericho, which is really not far from Jerusalem, and it was fun because I'd never been to this wedding hall before. When I got there, I was super hungry, so I grabbed some food, which was really yummy and very Israeli style, before I went to get a blessing from the bride. Inside to cool down and was able to catch a bit of the chassan's tish, which is what the groom does before the bedekin, before the veiling ceremony. don't quote me on it because I don't know if this is halacha or a custom, law or a custom, but many people don't wear jewelry under the chuppah, and it's a segula, like a, I don't know how to translate that. When I'm editing, I'm gonna figure out how to translate segula, but let's just call it good luck charm for now, to like a good luck charm to get married if you hold the bride's jewelry. So it was really sweet, and she gave me one earring to hold. Like she like specifically said, I want Hannah to wear it, to hold it, and like a few other people. So yeah, I'm holding her earring. Let's hope I don't lose it. The groom sang the bride down the aisle, which was very sweet. The rabbi who officiated this wedding is definitely a unique character. I know him and I davened with him on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. You can see him here in this video jumping up and down really high. And something that he did at this wedding that I've never ever seen before is blow a shofar. A shofar is usually blown on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and we are taught that we're going to hear the shofar when Mashiach, when the Messiah comes. So I think he wanted to add in a messianic element to this wedding. This is my 6th wedding since the war started, and at every wedding there's been prayers for Israel, for the army, and for the hostages. And yesterday 4 hostages were rescued from Gaza. Crazy. I found out on Shabbos. It's amazing. So today when they said the prayer for the hostages, it really, I really actually felt hope for the first time, because we had a sign of hope yesterday, and it's always really powerful and emotional when they sing Yemeshkechech and break the glass. So yeah, let's go party. Something that I've always thought was a little bit weird in Jewish weddings is like after the ceremony ends, then they all like hug their parents. And like anyone who's around the chuppah, and then like people come hug them. And I always thought that was weird, and I still think it's a little weird, but I have a new perspective now that the chuppah is supposed to represent a home, and they're, I guess, checking in or like thanking the people that really helped them get to that moment, which is their family, right? The parents stand under the chuppah, and then they go out of the chuppah, out of the metaphorical home, and then they're greeted by everyone else, and they're singing and dancing, everyone's excited. So kind of with that perspective, I get it more. I still think it's weird, but I get it more. I had a ride straight back to my apartment, and we left in the middle of first dance, so I didn't stay at this wedding as long as I usually stay at weddings. I was so tired already, and it would have taken me an hour and a half to get home versus a 40-minute drive straight to my door. So I did that. The wedding was really nice. Last wedding of this video, I'm at a place called Sequoia. First wedding of this video happened. This is my 3rd wedding here in 6 months. It's very popular. It's really not far from Jerusalem. It's gorgeous. The food's pretty good. Usually, like I've said in previous wedding videos, that there's usually a hasa'ah, like an organized van to the venue. This time there wasn't. There is one on the way back, but I probably won't take it. But I say that every one video, so who actually knows? So everyone ended up taking the same bus. Like it was a regular city bus, but people just kept going on, and everyone was English speaking. Everyone was for this wedding. So that was funny. As usual, I started off by taking some pictures with friends, and then we moved on to the shmorg / kabbalat panim / reception, where we ate and greeted the bride. And as you know by now, following that was the badekin, which is when the groom greets the bride and puts the veil over her face. I'm assuming that they were the groom's friends. Between everything that happened during the ceremony, they got up and danced, and it was the cutest and funniest thing ever. Straight into it with dancing and shtick. If this song sounds familiar and if this dance looks familiar, it's because this groom and the first groom went to the same yeshiva, so this is a dance that they do from this yeshiva. Classic, I didn't end up taking the hasa'ah back from the wedding, but I basically left at the same time. Like I stayed till after benching Sheva Brachot, and it just made sense to take the regular city bus because it got me close to my apartment, but I wanted to do a recap. So first, she comes from a family that's not religious, so her parents didn't necessarily know always what was going on, or I don't know how many religious weddings they've been to. So the groom was really cute and sweet and like helping her parents and kind of telling them the choreography of a chuppah. And also at the chuppah, one of his friends was the MC. So he started in Hebrew, which is not uncommon in Israel. So in Hebrew, he said something along the lines of like, Slicha, שזה הכל באנגלית, יש מספיק חוצניקים כאן. He was like, sorry to all the Israelis that everything is in English, but like there's enough English speakers here that can translate for you. So that was funny. And also what was really nice is that this girl went to the same seminary as me, just a different year. So a lot of our teachers and rabbis were there, which was really, really cute and fun to see them because some I haven't seen in a while. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was somewhat interesting and informative. There's, I'm sure, lots of things I didn't explain or translate. So if you have any questions, leave them down. See you in my next video.